Hello, beautiful people. Good afternoon to you all. How you are doing? How was your weekend? Hope your weekend went well. Mine went well. Okay, today I just want to drop one or two things about fear, the concept fear. Fear is a concept. It's one of life's essential that eats people up easily. I will just say one or two things, and I hope it will encourage someone out there. Listen and be blessed. Okay, first thing first, the concept fear. What do we understand by the word fear? Fear is just like a concept, it's a term, and it's also a state of mind that keeps you terrified, that keeps you so scared of things that might eventually never happen to you. When you go through the Bible in Psalms 27, it says, "My heart shall not fear." So if the Bible has told us that our heart should not fear, why should we as individuals put our hearts to fear? We just need to work on our mind, because most of the time, fear is a thing of the mind. Most times, what we fear most never comes to pass. It never comes to pass. We just get ourselves worried unnecessarily. Take, for instance, there are some people that have phobia of the plane. And I personally, the first time I took an aircraft, I was so scared to the extent that I didn't even know when the plane landed. I didn't know when the plane landed, you know. The only time I knew was when the plane took off. Well, all the while I was in the plane, I was very, very scared. So even when the plane landed, I never knew, because I was so engulfed with fear. Fear is something that we shouldn't entertain in our lives. You know, it comes. Sometimes we just get scared unnecessarily. We need to work on our mind. We need to work on ourselves. Most of the time when this fear comes, think about those things. Okay, before the fear will come into your hand, something must have caused it. Now, I want you to think about those things that you feared most that eventually never happened. They never happened, but we were so scared of them. Take, for instance, this the virus disease, HIV. Most times, it's not even the virus that eventually kills. It is the fear. And that's why sometimes you see people that already have this HIV virus for a very long time, and you don't even know. But once they discover that they have it, they start going slim, and it becomes obvious that they are sick. So fear is something that we really, really need to watch. Not only as Christians, as individuals generally. In dealing with fear, our heart is key. We need to dwell on faith, not fear. Anything that brings fear to your mind, use faith to counter it. Fears will always come. Fears of the unknown, fears of tomorrow. I just want to encourage us, let's take one step at a time. Let's live a moment at a time. Fear, it's a killer. It's a killer. And I don't want to lose any of you. Another thing about fear is that fear never comes from God. Fear is from the devil. And we need to take actions to fight the fear. What is that thing that makes you scared? What are you scared of? What is your greatest fear? What is your greatest fear? You need to counter it with the word of God. Fear is not of God, is of the devil. Another way to fight fear is to work on our mind, because most times it starts from the mind. That's why I said at the beginning that fear is a state of mind. We need to work consciously on our mind. We need to consciously renew our mind continuously, intentionally renew our mind from time to time. And the last but not the least, what you fear most might eventually happen. So if you are very scared of divorce might be your case. If you are very scared of poverty, it might be your case. Like Apostle Paul said, what I fear most has befallen me. Let's wash our fears. Let's counter the fears with the word of God, and the Lord will come through for us. And finally, I'd like to crown everything up with the book of the Bible. That is Romans 12:2, which says, "And be not conformed to this heart, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." So the perfect will of God is for us to live, is for us to be healthy, is for us to prosper, is for us to attain successes and achieve all our dreams. So let's be careful of our fears, because it might just become reality. Let's be focused on good things. Let's not think about evil. Anything you fear most, work on those things. I pray that fear will not will not envelope you to the extent that you lost your mind, and it will not envelope me to the extent that I lost my mind. So like, come your way next time. It's your girl Esther. Not much, I just stopped by to say hello to you and to encourage someone out there and to encourage myself. A big thumbs up to those that have subscribed to our channel. So like, come your way next time. I love you and blessed week ahead. Bye bye.